Hello, everyone. I'm Adam with D&D Beyond. Thank you for joining me for today's development update and community Q&A session. Lots and lots of questions today. I'm going to try to talk a little faster. It's a little hard for us Southerners. We kind of take our time with the speaking, but I'm going to try to talk faster and channel my inner micro machine man to see how many questions we can get through today. Let's jump right in. So, lineup, latest updates, upcoming, ask me anything. We are going to do pop talk today. Okay, latest updates. Work in progress with the combat tracker. I'm going to go ahead and let everyone know right from the beginning today that this dev update is a little bit of a frustrating one for me because there are so many things that I am going to be able to talk about within like really, really soon that I'm not able to talk about today. So it was bad timing for a dev update today, but we are going to be able to talk about some very significant things. We are talking, weeks here and not months on a large number of really, really big things that we've been working on. So, unfortunately, today is going to be a little bit mum on some of those things because we're not quite ready on so many different fronts. So consider this a little bit of a calm before the storm. But the combat tracker just got out of a demo with this, looking really, really strong. It is going to be very, very helpful. It is going to be available in alpha very, very soon. So yes, we will have more on that very soon. All right. D&D player mobile app. This has the character sheet in it. And this is something that an internal alpha has started. So people in the company downloading this onto their phones and starting to kick the tires and make sure that it is ready for our subscribers, to start testing that out in alpha as well. We're still working on the class feature variants. I've got a lot of feedback this week from folks, on Twitter and Discord and some various places that don't understand why this is not like any other UA that has been put out for class feature variants. And not to put too fine a point on it, but I think even just from a sheer length perspective, it is understandable that this is not as simple of a task as it would be for us to put in some of the subclasses that have been coming out, for instance. So yes, a lot easier to put in Path of the Wild Soul Barbarian. A lot easier for us to put that into D&D Beyond than for us to implement an entirely new system like this class feature variant. So I want to be clear. I'm not providing excuses here by any means, but I do want to be very transparent with the community and say that this is not simply plugging data or information into existing systems that already work, like adding those subclasses are. This is something entirely new, and we've got to build an entirely new system for all of these different things to work. And we've got to do this in a way that is also not destructive to current characters. So the data that exists for I don't even know how many million characters we're at right now. Like, I think we're going to be, I'm kind of curious. We don't have a data update for today, so I'm going to just look at and see how many characters we have real quick. So, all right, go to a metrics dashboard here. And 23 million characters. So yeah, 23 million characters as of today. So I can show that over here too. So yeah, 23 million characters that we have here. You can see that more people are creating characters lately, actually, because our trend lines are starting to go up here as well. So 23 million characters. So out of those 23 million characters, we have to make sure that as these new features are added, we don't have people having, we want to avoid the outcome where people will have to go in there and re-choose all of their class features, for instance. So we got to make sure that the data transfers from the existing system into this new system that we're building. So again, I genuinely am not providing excuses or anything of the like, but I am trying to explain that this isn't as simple as adding a new spell or two, or adding 3 new subclasses for one of the Unearthed Arcana playtest bundles that come out, each month. This definitely is a bigger undertaking, and we've got to take this very seriously, or we're going to have unforeseen problems down the road. And when you're dealing with that many characters, that many players who could be possibly be affected, we want to make sure that we're doing the most responsible things that we can with this feature. So there's that. Dice rolling, really, really close with this. You saw that last week with the fireballs and everything else. So again, calm before the storm on many, many fronts. So upcoming AL support is definitely something we're looking into in a big way in 2020. Inventory enhancements. Something else that could make this list that we're taking a very serious look at is, as more and more D&D books are coming out on a yearly basis, and as the game's mechanics are expanding more and more, we are looking into ways to create, what we can maybe tag or label a generic features system, where we're hoping that it is going to help us keep up with the onslaught of new rules that are coming out, and possibly even give a way for the community to chip in to helping support some of those rules. So we do realize that there is a list out there of things that are exceptions to the general rules and are unprecedented mechanics that we are not, solving with the character sheet at this point in time. So in those scenarios, we definitely want to always give you at a minimum workarounds, but we would love to provide a system like this that would help, make that less workaround and more fully integrated. So that's something else that we're taking a very strong look at right now. We got a site-wide survey that's coming soon, and then we had some shenanigans. I don't know, we'll call it a dress rehearsal or something else, happening on Monday and Tuesday of this week. So on President's Day, I was on stage dressed in colonial garb, doing some things for possibly a dev update that's coming on March 5th. And it is going to be really, really something. That's what I will say for now. So here in just a couple of weeks, we've got a very special treat for you with Dev Update, a community musical.